Vajunitai Gaura Radhishyam Yapu Hare Krishna Hare Ram. Jai Jai Shri Radhishyam.
Jai Jai Shri Radheshyam. Jai Gaur.
Pranams and welcome.
Same to you.
Yes, happy to see you one more time here in the channel.
Yes, I am also happy to see you.
We spoke by WhatsApp after the video on the what was the name? The
Reaction.
yeah
The
video
reaction video which you posted
reaction video
on Raghunath Daji's interview.
Yes, yeah, from the Himalayan Yogini channel. And I did a reaction video. Basically, the first 15 minutes were enough from 35 minutes, the original video. So we comment something on WhatsApp between you and me. And then you notice something super important that actually is what we will speak today. And is that the newcomers, and mainly ISKCON and Gaudiya Mat followers, and the newcomers and Gaudiya Vaishnavism, they are confused about some basic topics. And I noticed this as well, but it's great that you mention these things, and even you wrote 11 points with definitions of different things. So I would like to speak about that in this session with you. And I will make the first question on this. What do you think people are confused nowadays regarding to Gaudiya Vaishnavism? What did you notice on the comment section?
When I scrolled to your comment section, the major thing which I noticed that most people, of course, they are introduced to Gaudiya Vaishnavism largely by ISKCON and its parent Gaudiya Mat. Not only in the West, but also in other parts of India also. So most people, they don't know the structural and social basis of Gaudiya Vaishnavism. And so they are totally new to things like Parivar, what the Goswami families, and many such things which form the basic societal structure of Gaudiya Vaishnavism,
right?
And its various rituals and liturgy. So when we start, when you are posting videos of about various different parivars and their beliefs, people get confused.
So it is very clear. I see also on the comments, mainly comments, that people does not know what is a parivar, what is Vamsha, what are actually the parivars, and how they are connected to Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, right? So from your 11 points that you wrote here, I will leave them in the description of the video so people can read this, and from this they can start digging, more information about these topics. So the number 1 point is but before starting with it, I want to ask you one very important thing that actually Gauranga Mahaprabhu did ask the same to Roy Ramanand, right? He said, please, everything that you will explain now, make it through the Shastras. Don't make any.
Yes, of course. Without basis, we can't tell.
Everything that you will explain now,
be Gaudiya Vaishnavism or any other sect.
Yes, everything that you will explain now must to be based on the Shastras. So everybody who will dig on this will find the same information. All right?
Yes. First thing I need to make clear, I'll give the references. Okay, so the people can go and check there. Not the exact verse number or something, but I'll give the hint where it can be found.
Exactly. With this is enough. So what I want to say with this to everybody who is watching this video is that everything that we will speak here is based on the Shastras passed down to us by the Purvacharyas. Purvacharyas means the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, the Granthas as Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavat, etc. There are the real instruction of what is Gaudiya Vaishnavism, and we will speak about that. So the point number 1, different Tilak styles of different major parivars. What does it mean?
See, unlike the other Vaishnava sects or maybe other sects within Sanatana Dharma, the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they don't own a specific type of tilak. They don't have a particular same type of tilak. According to from all the Parshads who came directly from Mahaprabhu, all of them had a unique particular type of tilak. And those persons who are initiated in that particular lineage coming from Mahaprabhu and that particular Parshad of Mahaprabhu, they sport only that kind of tilak throughout their disciplic succession. So there are so we can see as many there are families in Gaudiya Vaishnavism. So each of them they have a different type of tilak.
Yeah, there was one comment that reads, is the Radharaman Sharan Dasdev Parivar Tilak bona fide? Since the Radharaman family, Goswamis, Chanda and Goswami, has a different Tilak. So I answered that, but I want to just answer now in 10 seconds. Happens that Radharaman Sharan Dasdev, the saint who started the Radharaman Parivar, is one thing, Gaudiya Vaishnavism from Nityananda Parivar. But Chandan Goswami, who I have been interviewing the channel, and that is from the Radharaman Mandir, is a different family. So family means Parivar. It's a different Parivar. They are from Gopal Bhatta Goswami Path, and Radharaman Sharan Parivar is from Nityananda Parivar. So they are two different things. So both tilaks, of course, are different because each Parivar has a unique tilak. Yeah. Okay, you can continue.
So we can witness various types of tilaks in Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Like the Advaita Parivar, they have the banyan leaf heart-shaped tilak.
Right.
So they will be continuing in that way. So Nityananda Parivar, they have the bamboo leaf tilak or the Baaskati tilak, what we say in Bengali.
Mm-hmm.
So all those who are initiated in the Nityananda Parivar, they have to sport only that type of tilak, which is given to them during their Diksha. Even if they get Shiksha Guru from another Parivar, another Goswami family or another what you call lineage, then also the Tilak and the Diksha mantras, they remain unchanged.
Exactly. Absolutely. What does it mean? I am trying to translate for a more easy understanding that, for example, the Tilak that you see on my videos, this black tilak with this kind of triangular shape tilak, even if I take instruction to say like from Gopal Bhatt Goswami Parivar, from your Parivar, Vishnu Priya Parivar, if I go to any of the official real Parivars of Gaudiya Vaishnavism and I take association and instructions from a Mahatma, then my mantras, my Diksha mantras and my Tilak will always be the same. I will never change that. Since you get the Diksha, Tilak and the mantras, these are forever with you, right?
It will forever remain changed.
Yeah.
Until you enter Nitya Lila.
Yes.
Because in this perspective, we can take the example of Madhusudan Das Babaji of Surya Kund.
Mm-hmm.
He was miraculously given Diksha in the Ganga Mata Goswamini branch of Nityananda family by a Mahatma. So as he was given Diksha miraculously, he didn't get the Pranali, the Siddha Pranali or the lineage of Gurus coming from Ganga Mata Goswamini family. So at that time it was so strict that a particular Parivar's Shishya was not even instructed by another Parivar's Guru. It was so strict even 200 years ago. You can see in the Bhakti Ratnakar also, when Hriday Chaitanya Prabhu, the disciple of Gauridas Pandit, he came to know that the Dukhi Krishna Das, who later became Shyamananda Prabhu, had changed his tilak. He went straight away to Vrindavan and thwarted him.
Yeah.
Because the tilak we cannot change.
Yeah. Actually, in the story of Shyamananda Prabhu, when he is coming with the new tilak given by Srimati Radharani, the Guru took a stick and wanted to beat him. To beat him up.
Yes.
And the disciples and the good brothers of him say, Guruji, stop. You must to hear first what happened with him. And
Jiv Goswami Prabhu intervened.
And the Guruji came to him, to Shyamananda Prabhu, and with the fabric start scratching the forehead of Shyamananda, like, what have you been doing? And when he realized that the tilak is not going out, like was deeper than a tattoo, then the thing started to say, so, okay, explain me what is this, and there was coming. But this is a very unique, spectacular change of tilak because, of course, Radharani gave him his tilak, so this is a different story.
In that case only it can be changed.
Of course, anything.
And not someday I feel like I want to sport another tilak, it cannot be so.
No. Your tilak is the tilak. Yeah, okay. This with Tilak, I think is clear. Every parivar has their own Tilak. Parivar means a spiritual lineage, family, and every family has their own special Tilak.
I want to add something
Yes.
because the traditional Gaudiya Vaishnavism, its seva in the you call the transcendental realm of Vrindavan and Nabadwip,
Uh-huh.
it's always of Anugatya.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when you sport a particular type of tilak which your Gurudev has given to you in time of Diksha, you show your affinity to that parivar, to that particular parivar. And in Nitya Dham also, in your eternal form also, you render service to your Gurudev and he in turn renders service to his Gurudev, and in that way to the originator of that family.
Exactly.
Be it Lord Advaita, Lord Nityananda, Dhananjay Pandit, whatever it may be, Ma Vishnu Priya, and then they take your service and give it to Gauranga Mahaprabhu or Radha and Krishna.
Yes. It's not that you will go directly
So
Nitya
it is a
Dham and
chain.
that you are serving the divine couple directly. No, you are serving
No, we
your
have to
Gurudev in
in
their
service
spiritual
of your.
body. And their Gurudev to his Gurudev. So Param Gurudev, Paramesti Gurudev is going all the line and you get till the divine couple. You are not going directly. So in somehow, and parenthesis, if your line is not directly connected with the original parivars, then you cannot serve in the divine realm.
Yes, because the mantras which we get from our Gurudev, that same mantras, parivar to parivar, the mantras vary a little bit. So in that, through that mantramay upasana only you have to approach Gaur or Radha Krishna.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Only through that.
two Mahatmas. Mahatma cannot be directly associated with Advait Parivar also, Nityanand Parivar also by Diksha lineage.
Yeah. Okay, so point number 2, various Goswami Vamshas. What does it mean, Goswami, for our lines, and what is Vamsha?
Goswami or Prabhu Santans, as we call in Bengali, they are the descendants of the various associates of Mahaprabhu throughout Bengal, like the Dwadasha Gopals. Then Lord Nityananda's family is there. They come directly in the bloodline of Lord Gauranga's Parshads or divine associates. So and through there, and it has been a rule after since when Mahaprabhu he ordered Lord Nityananda Ram to get married and settle down. The major reason was to protect the mantras of Gaudiya Vaishnavism and the teachings through both ways. Through the seminal descendants of the Lord in form of Nityananda Prabhu and through the Shishyas.
Yes.
Those who get initiated. So parivar, we can be in both ways. Though there is a subtle difference between parivar and vamsha.
Ji, can you explain it, like basically?
Yes. See, though these two appear very close terms, parivar and vamsha, but there is a subtle difference because parivar in Gaudiya Vaishnav terminology, it means that those who even from the other bloodlines, they get initiated in a particular Goswami family. They come under that parivar. Just some days back, my friend had his Diksha in Vishnu Priya Parivar, so he officially became part of the Vishnu Priya Parivar. So in that way, you got initiated in Nityananda Parivar, so you become part of the Nityananda Parivar. But the Vamsha thing, it's only between the bloodlines of that Goswami family. Like my Gurudev, he was initiated by his mother. Yeah. And she in turn was initiated by her husband or maybe her father. So in this way, the things come.
Yes. So the Vamsha are the bloodline families from a spiritual lineage, and the Parivar is like the full family. So in the Parivars, you see all the sadhus, the Babajis are Parivar, and Vamsha are only the families who descend from. I have been researching for quite a long time already and interviewing with some sadhus who really knows the things, like really sannyasis who don't care about social status or anything, you know. So I have been asking about the bloodlines, you know, yeah, and seems like Birbhadra Prabhu, who got Ramachandra Goswami. This was
Yes, she was the adopted son of Ma Jannava.
uh-huh. But after Ramachandra Goswami did not have kids, like descendants, bloodline.
It is doubtful actually, but whatever the pranalis, actually all the Nityananda Parivar, they have their seva in the Kharda temple, in Shamsundar temple. Okay, so so they show their genealogical tree, and I don't think it is doubtful.
Acha.
Because no gaps are there. And even in the intermediary between, many so-called rajas, maharajas, they have taken diksha from the various descendants of Nityananda Prabhu.
Yes.
So I don't think, because the Nityananda Vamsha Vistar, these records are available. And from various manuscripts also.
But the question is here is not that there is any gap between master and disciple. Their gap are not, because we have the full lines from the different Nityananda families, Nityananda Vamshas. But what the question is regarding to this is truly...
Are they connected by blood?
Bloodline. Is this connection? Looks like
yes.
Second generation was...
This thing first was raised by Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati only. It was never, this question was never raised. Because unless they were direct descendants of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, they couldn't have retained so much status. They for long. And the other Nityananda Parivar, like Dhananjay Pandit Parivar, it's also a sub part of Nityananda Parivar. Dhananjay Pandit Prabhu was Nityananda Prabhu's one of the Dwadasha Gopals. So they would have raised the objections then, logically, if it was so and so. Okay.
Interesting.
So yes, but the things are there. The Ganga Mata Goswami family is also there, but still the male descendants are given a priority here.
Yes.
And at very later times, there is a Nityananda Vamsha, of course, to bloodline Nityananda Vamsha, must say. But at various times, the Shishyas also, they sometimes took the Goswami titles from the Gurus, and they became Gurus in their own capacity. So the various litmus test for is that who are the current descendants of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. You have to go to the Shringarvat temple in Vrindavan, and more litmus test is those who have their servitorship in the Kharda Shamsundar temple. They are beyond no doubt the direct descendants of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, because from that seat only.
In Vrindavan?
No, in near Calcutta. Kharda is there.
Yes.
Oh, the Shamsundar temple.
Yes.
Because all those who have their servitorship in the Shamsundar temple, they are no doubt the direct blood descendants of Lord Nityananda Ram. Because from there only the Nityananda branch, Nityananda's Vamsha, branched out.
Yes.
Like
actually,
Prabhupada Srivas Goswami, his seat was, he still has his servitorship in Kharda temple.
Yeah.
So we can attest it.
Yes.
That he is a direct descendant of Lord Nityananda Ram.
Yes. In other words, the ones who have Seva there, Nityananda, who had Seva there, this is the proof that they are the real bloodline.
Yes. But
Seva there is doubtful.
Yes, it's doubtful.
Yeah.
Because the various Shishyas also they took up after the Gaudiya Vaishnavism, it became famous.
Yeah.
Because the Seva thing, it is maintained very, from generation to generation, it is passed down.
Exactly. So here you touch one interesting topic, is that some of the disciples of the Goswamis, they took the name as Goswami as well, and with the time, looks like they are bloodline, but actually they are only students from those original Goswamis. So from
yes, it
all
happened.
other lines are coming, claiming being bloodline, but maybe are not. So this is something interesting to study. Okay, let's leave it there, because this is a total different topic. And let's go to your point number 4. Really, I love the 11th point that you wrote down. Really, super interesting. Number 4 reads, Siddha Pranali is practiced in all traditional Gaudiya line. Explain what is Siddha Pranali. What is this?
Siddha Pranali is the worship of the divine couple with the help of your Gurudev in the internal realm.
Yeah.
And through the mantras which are given to you during the Diksha. It is a meditative process wherein the various Ekadash Bhavs, how I must translate the Ekadash Bhavs.
No need.
Okay, you think of your Manjari Swarup is given to you during the Diksha. So here is the Siddha Pranali's basis we can find in the during the Diksha of Srinivas Acharya by Gopal Bhatta Goswami. At that time of Diksha of Srinivas Acharya by Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he was given Siddha Pranali.
Yes.
And also in the Brihad Gautamiya Tantra and other tantras, we find in the Sammohan Tantra and many other Vaishnava Tantras, we find the Siddha Pranali process as perfectly bona fide.
Yes, yes. And the most bona fide thing that we can see is that all the acharyas, they got Siddha Pranali. All the acharyas. Jagannath Das Baba, Gaura Das Baba Maharaj, everybody has Siddha Pranali. Only the line from Bhaktisiddhanta stopped that. They didn't get anything.
One thing I want to add regarding the Siddha Pranali process, the other party, they say that it's only imagination.
Yes, I have.
The Siddha Pranali, the Siddha body. But it's not so. Why I must say, when the Gurudev, he gives you a particular, instructs you into a particular Siddha Deha with all the dress, ornaments and everything, the Siddha Deha is not activated in the eternal realm. Until and unless you succeed in your sadhana, it is not activated in eternal realm. Only it is there in an inert state. Until so, it is very wrongly being propagated that Siddha Pranali is an imagination of the Babajis and the Goswamis.
It cannot.
And it's not so cheaply activated.
Yes. It cannot be. Now I will reveal something big. Another bomb. Like, it's incredible. I am like an army in one man, throwing bombs everywhere. Really. But I will tell you one thing. Some Siddha Pranali is absolutely a mind speculation. You know why? I was living 3 years ago, I was living in Radhakund. And I am not going anywhere in a religious mind, believing whatever they say. I investigate the thing, I ask, I dig the information. And one of the most popular gurus there, he was giving Siddha Pranali to everybody, basically. Prepare, no prepare, knowing, not knowing, following principles, no principle. Anybody Siddha Pranali, let's join the party. The landlord I had in that time, old men, no a young kid, old men, about 75, 80 years old, serious devotee. He had been traveling America and been in Europe. He was teacher in Gurukula, and now he is following the traditional line, from Gaudiya Vaishnavism. He lives in Radhakunda, is a very good friend of mine. Even when I was abroad, sometime I called him and we spoke and everything. So he said to me, you know what this person said to me a few years ago? We were speaking very clearly because I said to him that I have a very big doubt about some guru and his way of doing Diksha and Pranali and these kind of things. And he said to me, you know what? Years ago, many Videsh start coming to Radhakund asking for Diksha, and then after a few months, they start coming for the Siddha Pranali. They want the full pack or nothing, And because they come with good money, they give good donations, etc., etc. This guru asked to me to start giving the Siddha Pranali in name of him to everybody.
Okay.
And I said to him, and what you did? And he said, of course I didn't. First, I didn't have Siddha Pranali from my guru. How I will be giving Siddha Pranali to other people?
Yeah, no, it is...
totally bogus. This is a total different story. So some Siddha Pranalis can be totally fake as those ones given there, but not all of them. There are some real sadhus, real Siddha sadhus who can truly give and open this channel,
The Siddha Pranali, it is basically an extension of the Hindu ritualistic thing called Bhuta Shuddhi. Okay, so during Bhuta Shuddhi, in Vaishnava rituals, you have to think yourself as an eternal servant of Lord Krishna. So in that particular spiritual body only, you can serve Lord Krishna.
Yes.
And not else. So it's basically an extension of that ritual part only.
Yes.
It's my opinion.
Yes.
Because with this material body, you cannot serve Lord Krishna directly.
Yes. There is other kind of proof that it came to my mind now that we're speaking about this. Another way to explain and to understand Siddha Pranali is real. When is real? Of course, when it's truly giving and manifest. The story of the sadhus who are entering the Nitya Lila through the Siddha Deha, and some material thing happen in this material world. You remember the story of, if I remember correct, in Govardhan, Siddha Krishna Das, who was serving Radharani with some perfumes.
Yes. It's quite famous.
Yes, and in the Nitya Lila, in his meditation, he dropped the perfume. The bottles broke, and the perfume came to the ground. And everyone in that area was feeling for 2 or 3 days the smell of perfume. Everywhere was the smell of perfume, and people was asking what is happening, from where these wonderful perfumes are coming. And he said, "Wow! In my meditation, Smarana meditation in Siddha Deha, I broke a few bottles of perfume. They fell down from my hands. I was serving Radharani, and they fell down and broke. In the same place, the same smell." A different story like this exists when sadhus, they met in the Nitya Lila through the Siddha Deha, and they even compare and speak about the process and what they see, where they met, etc. There are stories like this that are written down.
And I must add, though not by the particular name Siddha Pranali, this meditative process of serving one's own Ishtaka is in all major Vaishnava Sampradayas, be it Ram-centric, as in the Ramanandis tradition also, there exists Siddha Pranali. Okay, in the Nimbark tradition also, they do their seva in form of the Sakhis.
Yes.
In the meditative form of the Sakhis. In Pushti Marg also, as they are worshippers of Bal Gopal, they also do their own version of Siddha Pranali. They serve the Bal Gopal Krishna in Sakha form, or maybe in form of the handmaidens of Ma Yashoda. So it is nothing particular to the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya only.
Yes.
Not only Vaishnavas, I must say, because my family, it comes from a Shakta background, as I have told you. I was the first to get initiated in the Vaishnava tradition. So in the Shakta tradition also, you have to, before worshipping the goddess, you have to think yourself as one of her parshads or servitors.
Oh, interesting.
Then only you can serve Lord Shiva and Goddess Kali there.
Interesting.
So it's not only particular to the Gaudiya Sampradaya that you can just negate things like that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all over the traditional philosophies. Interesting. Point number 5. Parampara is only through Diksha.
Yes, some people from the last 100, it was not a matter of debate. Even 150 years ago, it was not a matter of debate that Parampara, it comes through Shiksha or through Diksha. But as things sprawled up after Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati's intervention, they introduced something called Bhagavad Parampara or Shiksha Parampara, which has never been heard of in any sect.
Never heard about this. Nowhere.
Never heard of, not only in Gaudiya Vaishnavism, in even other sects of Sanatana Dharma, there is nothing that is called as Shiksha Parampara.
Yeah, nowhere.
Okay. The Parampara always comes through Diksha.
Yes.
And if it is a Shiksha Parampara, then they don't have the power to initiate someone. The Shiksha Parampara, it can be manufactured in many ways. But the Diksha Parampara, you cannot manufacture like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so they invented a thing called Bhagavad Parampara, Shiksha Parampara, which was never ever heard.
Is something like that grow down on the Shastras?
See, there are various types of gurus given in the Shastras. Okay, one's mother and father is also a guru. There can be various Diksha, various Shiksha gurus.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, even if a child, he speaks some wise words, you can take him as your guru.
Yeah.
Lord Shiva, he accepted Kumar Kartikeya as his guru at one point of time when Lord Kartikeya explained the true meaning of the pranav or om to him. So he came to be called as Swami. So in that way, you can have multiple Shiksha gurus.
Like
but when it is yes, Dattatreya,
25 gurus.
So, but
water,
when you
trees,
take
animals.
So everything. In this perspective, I want to say, if you get initiated in the Parampara of Dattatreya, you can't get initiated from those 24 gurus, which he took as his guru, because they were just Shiksha Gurus and not
Yes.
Diksha Gurus.
They are
If you want to
instructions
take,
only.
yes. So the lineage always comes from the Diksha Parampara only.
Yeah.
See, you see Adi Shankaracharya's Parampara.
Mm.
He supposedly bowed down to even so-called low caste Chandal also in
Uh-huh.
Kashi,
Mm.
who was said to be Lord Shiva's embodiment.
Mm.
He took that Chandala as his Shiksha Guru. But does the Adi Shankaracharya's Parampara come through that Chandal's families?
Uh-huh.
Or his grand disciples? No.
No.
It comes from the mantra succession only.
Yes, a mantra means through the ear, the mouth of guru to the ear of the disciple. It's direct connection.
Yes,
It's not
you can
sending
change
by
the Shiksha Gurus,
paper.
but you can't change the Diksha Guru,
Yeah.
whether you like it or not.
Yes.
If even if the Shastras say that the like husband and wife, the Guru and Shishya should know each other for barely 5 years.
Mm.
Okay, then once you decide that this particular person I want to take him as my guru, you can't change it. Even if you see some uncertainties in his behavior, you have to bow down from a distance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can take Shiksha from another Mahatma
Yes.
in that parampara, but you can't change that mantra because the mantra is bona fide. It is not about Guru is a tattva and not a particular person.
Yes. So the most important here is to recognize that Diksha, the Parampara is coming through Diksha directly, Guru disciple. It's not that
Yes.
I can say it, because let's give this this example. Shiksha Parampara, okay, I can say I was initiated by Mahavatar Babaji. What is the name of this story of one yogi in the Himalayas who appeared?
Mahavtar Babaji, yes.
Mahavatar
And you can claim.
Babaji, and then I have instruction and diksha from, I don't know, any I can tell you any story.
In dream.
How you know this is bona fide? This is not bona fide first because our shastras are telling it's not bona fide. Nah? So it must be guru, like a real person, a real perfect sadhu who will give you the diksha. This succession, diksha master to disciple, must exist. Otherwise, what is it? Shikshas, like instructors, you can have many in your life, but the guru will be one.
So they have constructed a Bhagavad Parampara. So why not take Ma Jahannava also in that Parampara? Are her instructions not valid?
Mm.
So I can take Ma Jahannava also in that Parampara.
Yeah.
In this way, there can be multiple gurus.
Yes.
In Gaudiya Vaishnav thing, the disciplic lineage. And the most thing is, people at that time, they didn't realize that even if it is a Shiksha Parampara, I can take into consideration, then even then, Vishwanath Chakravarti and his guru, they, as given in their disciplic succession, they never physically met. So how they can be in the same parampara?
No, but the most obvious thing is how Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj is in the same parampara of Gaura Kishore. There are two different parivas.
Yeah, two different
parivas.
parivas.
Not possible. The yoga pit of them is different. The guru line of them is different. The seva they do is different.
Sorry,
the
I want to
philosophy
correct
is
myself.
different. Even the philosophy.
I have to correct Vishwanath Chakravarti never supposedly met Jagannath Das Babaji. Even for the Shiksha consideration, then how they can be in the parampara? People at that time, it was not so easily available, the records and everything. So they forged a parampara and it continued.
Interesting. Let's go to the point number 6. Futility and loopholes in so-called Bhagavad or Shiksha Parampara in ISKCON Gaudiya Mat. Which loopholes are there? Well, you were mentioning something already.